Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Blaze Diamonds. It's been a while since I have filmed a WIP and chat, so I thought it would be a good time to do so. So I'm going to be doing that, but I also am going to be showing you guys some of the stuff that I've received in the mail so far. I'm very excited to show you guys all of this stuff. So, um, let's see, what do I want to start with? I'm going to start with what I got from Nikki Carell. You guys can see this from Nikki Carell. She is a part of the Lady Lathe Customs by Design co-op. She also has her own Facebook group, Glittering Habits. This is her card. It has, a caller, text, phone number, resin sale pop-ups, and also taking custom orders by request. It has her email there. There's a little QR code to find the Facebook group. And then on the back, it also says stuff about the Lady Lathe ladies. And then you can also find my items on the Lady Lathe Facebook group as well. So you have the QR code for the Lady Lathe Facebook group, and then this one is for her Glittering Habits Facebook group. It also came with this cute little thank you for supporting my small business card. And then she wrote on the back, thank you so much, which I always save these and put them in my journal. So definitely keeping that. All right, so the first things, these were actually two things that I had claimed on the live from Diamonds and Dragonflies. She had all three of the ladies from Lady Lathe, Vicky, Nikki, and Stacy. So Nikki was showing off these things, and I claimed two of them. So the first one was this adorable little rubber duck. Well, it's not rubber, it's a resin duck. But I picked this one out for my sister-in-law. She has a Jeep, so I wanted to get this for her. So that's that one. And then, of course, I had to get a turtle. So it's a gorgeous sparkly blue turtle. And I believe the tail means female. I know that the tail means either male or female. I just can't remember. But I'm saying it's a she. So she sits and watches me diamond paint because I love her so much. And then I decided to, request a trinket tray because I had never had a trinket tray before, and I know Nikki does great ones. I believe Stacy also does the resin stuff as well. And so I put in a request for a custom, and this is what it is. So I asked her to put my channel name on here, and then put a bunch of turtles in there, and then do a lime green resin color. And you guys, it turned out beautiful. I'm obsessed with this thing. It is just, I don't even have words. Like, I literally just stare at this all day because it's so sparkly and beautiful, and I love it so much. So thank you to Miss Nikki Carell for the beautiful work that you do. I use this every time I diamond paint now. So I put the pens that I'm using in here, my tweezers, my little mini scissors, and the washi tape that I'm using, and it just all chills right there next to me. So yeah, those are the things that I got from Nikki, and there was also some candy. My husband stole the Twizzlers, and I already ate one of the lollipops, so I have two of them left. They just chill over here on my desk, and then if I'm feeling a sweet tooth while I'm diamond painting, I just eat one of those. All right, so then the next thing is actually, it was a D-stash that I had bought from Heather over at Diamonds and Dragonflies. And then there was also, was it two or three items? No, it was three items that I had won in her Just Breathe event, and there was some shipping issues, so she included it in with the stuff that I bought from her D-stash. So I thought it would be fun to show you guys, and one of the things is a little kit that I wanted to open up and kind of show you guys together. I haven't even opened it and looked at it yet, so I thought it would be fun. But I want to show you all the other little things first. So the first thing I bought was this tiny little Bella tray, Bella Art de Nicole. This is the small, um, is it the 2.1 or 3 or 2.0 tray? I don't remember. It's the one with the internal spout. I don't mind the internal spouts, so but yeah, this is like so tiny. I've never seen the small Bella trays in person, so this is the cutest thing, and it's a really pretty green. I'm gonna go over the stickers in a minute. There was like a little free goodie bag that Heather included in there, and one of the things was a Bella Essential tray, which I'm really excited to try out. I haven't been able to try one yet, so very excited for that. So just a little white tray there. Then I got 3 different putties from different companies that I wanted to try out. So the first one is from Creations Morin, and this is Cupcake Factory. And you guys, this smells so good. I'm obsessed with sweet smelling stuff, and this smells delicious. Like, I want to eat it, honestly. But I have used it. It's really good. I like it. I still have to test it out some more, so. But I'm really excited to have putties from other companies to try. This one is from Pure Bliss Wax Company. This is Twisted Unicorn, which the name just intrigued me right off the bat. So I needed to try it. And the color is beautiful. And you guys, I can't describe the smell of this one. I don't even know. I'm kind of folding this over because it's kind of coming out. I don't want it to get stuck on anything. But yeah, I cannot describe this smell, honestly. Like, it does remind me of something, I just can't put my finger on it. And it's just really good. I do really like the smell of that. So I haven't tried this one yet, but I do plan on it soon. And then we have this one, which is Abby's Diamond Putty and More. Now, this is not the original package that it came in. This was actually from one of the free gifts that I had received. Oh, I forgot to show you guys that. Sorry. There was a free gift that I got from Nikki Carell, and it came in this little thing. So I'll show you that in a second. But the packaging that this originally came in, it was kind of ripped up, and the putty was kind of all stuck on the inside of the package. So I decided to take it apart, clean it all up, and then I put it on this. I put the stickers on here and everything. It's not a big deal. I know sometimes stuff happens in shipping and everything, so that is totally okay. But this is Gingerbread House, and you guys, I have used this one also. And this is going to be an amazing putty to use for Christmas time, because it immediately makes me feel like in the Christmas spirit. So, but yeah, those are the 3 putties that I grabbed from her. And I also grabbed a wax. God, I can't remember the name of the company. I'm so sorry. I want to say it's Patty Wax. But this was the sticker that was on the bag. It's Vanilla Valentine, and then it says love in the middle. And this is the putty itself, or excuse me, the wax itself. Very, very, very pretty. And I only have one other alternative wax that I've used, and that's from Miranda's Crafty Corner. It's that super sticky wax. So I wanted to try another one, and I really do love this one. I think it's amazing. It smells super good. And I'm using the Bella Art de Nicole like putty and wax holder. I used to have my dryer sheets in here, but I decided to put this to good use for the actual thing it's supposed to be used for. And this I actually got in a giveaway from Heather as well. So, Heather, I'm using all your shit. So I did get that and am enjoying it. And then I was able to get some release papers. These are from Bee's Crafty Corner. I've been wanting to try release papers for the longest time from Bee's, and I finally was able to grab some. Excuse me, but I got some Harry Potter ones. They look like these. Those are the ones that are on my painting right now, and I love them. And then these are the Capricorn ones, like the astrology type of ones. I just love the red in here. It's so pretty. So those were the release papers that I got. And then Heather included a ton of stickers. So I decided to put them on some of my trays. So I have all my trays out here to be able to show you some of them. So we got this little sloth watering a plant, or watering a flower, I should say. We have this heart that's for mental health. It has a bunch of different sayings on it. You know, I am okay, I am loved, I am worth it, things like that. And then, of course, she included some dragonfly stickers. So I put those on 3 different trays. So we have one of them right here. One of them is right here. And then also this mental health awareness sticker right there on this little itty bitty tray. I love this thing. It's so cute. And then here is the other dragonfly. This, I'm covering this because this is not included. This was from Black Dahlia. It was a little freebie. But I put the dragonfly on here because, you know, Heather means a lot to me. So I had put the turtle here for representation of me. Jesus, I can't talk today. And then I threw the dragonfly up there so that way it represents her as well. So love that. And then this gorgeous flower sticker, I just felt that it looked the best on this tray here because of the color of the tray and the color of the flower. I thought it just went together really, really well. And this is a firefly tray, by the way. This one was also a firefly tray. I know, very random. And then, of course, these are the large Bella trays. So, really quickly, I wanted to show the freebie from Nikki that I got, and it was the resin letter T for my name. Oops. I have it on my keys, so that's why I'm like trying to show this properly. But it's beautiful, and it's in the same color as the trinket tray, which I love. So yeah, but I have that on my keys. All right, so the last 3 things I'm going to show you before we actually get into the point of this freaking video is, hold on, I felt a coughing attack coming, so I apologize. The 3 things that were in the giveaway that I had won for her event. So the first thing is this beautiful resin keychain. It is the green ribbon for mental health awareness. It is for other things, of course, cancer ribbons, other types of, you know, awareness type things. But I know that it also is for mental health awareness, and I love it. So I have this one hanging up on my desk so that way I can see it every time I'm sitting here. The other thing I actually have hanging up on my wall, I'll insert a picture of it right here. But it is gorgeous and I love it. I have it hanging by my door of my bedroom, so every time I leave, I look at it and remind myself to just breathe. It's just another day. So that's that. And then last but not least, we have the little kit that I had won as well. So this is the image. So you guys can see that. I know the glare is probably awful, but it's just this really pretty like garden with a fence and some birds. And it looks like it is a special shaped kind of project. So let's open this up. It looks like it is a 40 by 50 centimeter. So I thought it would be fun to open it with you guys so I can see it and then you guys can also see it. So, oh, it looks like it's taped. So let's cut that. There we go. And yeah, guys, I'm still wearing my brace. We'll get into that later. So let's unroll this. So I'll show you guys that in a second. Let me roll this up so it'll hopefully lay somewhat flat. So here is the kit. The plastic cover might cause a glare, of course, but here is the kit. You know, maybe I should stand up and actually see if you guys can even see this. Okay, so here is the kit. And it is all special drills. So, well, I mean special, like there's some special shaped ones, and the rest of them are pure crystals. So, let's just look at them really quick together. So, yes, they are all crystal colors. Well, let me show you backwards. That would make more sense. So, we have a ton of these pretty crystal colors. Of course, this purple is my favorite. So pretty. Gorgeous blue. We have, of course, just regular 310. And then we get into some of the special ones. So we have these special shapes. These like half pearls. Those are gorgeous. Almost looks like some AB ones right there. And then these gorgeous like teal colored ones. So this one's going to be a lot of fun because I love crystal like random little kits like this. So very excited for that. So that was the other thing that was in the giveaway. So I'm going to put this away real quick. Get some of this stuff out of the way. And it does come with a little toolkit. Now this looks a little different. I want to see what this is. So you get, of course, the regular pink pen. We got some tweezers. And these ones are actually not sharp, so that's nice. And then this is interesting to me. So this tray, this is what the tray looks like. I think that's kind of interesting. I don't know. It's just like a square, really thin. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But it's interesting at the same time. I might try this and see what. I have no idea, but that's what's in there. And then, of course, you get your little pink wax square. So that was the little toolkit that came with it as well. So, yay for that. And I think that's everything I wanted to show you guys. So, yahoo. All right. So now we're actually going to get into the actual point of this video, which is a WIP and chat. So, the kit I'm going to be working on is Tiny Hagrid from Diamond Art Club. Again, this was also a D-stash that I bought from Heather over at Diamonds and Dragonflies. And of course, there's a dog hair. When is there not? So I decided to keep track of when I kit up the project, when I start it, of course, and finish it. And then I write down all of the accessories that I use with it. I have the washi tape little, so I know what washi tape I used. And then down here, I do a scale out of 10, how I enjoyed working on it and what the final result looks like. So, that's what we're going to be working on. And let's go over accessories. Of course, I already showed you guys the trinket tray. I'm still using these two same pens. So from OGK on Facebook and Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. The washi tape is from Waterbug Gardens, also from a giveaway that I won. I got to pick out a couple that I liked, so there's that. I just thought the color of it went with this kit like the best. I don't know, that's just me. For the putty that I have been using in this, for this, I've been using the Cupcake Factory from Creations Morin. I really am enjoying it a lot. So that's the one I'm currently using for this kit right now. Um, let's see, what else was I gonna say? I am kitted up into trays. I should probably put my actual glasses on so I could see what I'm doing. Um, I'm kitted up into a few different types of trays. So I have this giant, this is the Inferno Max tray from Firefly. I have this large color amount in that one. I'm using the two large Bella trays right here. Also my Bella Max tray, which is the purple ribbon one. I have, this is the background color, so I definitely needed a big tray for that. And then I have my OGK tray tower. I'm using all of them except the bottom two. So, because I miscalculated how many colors there were. So yeah, I'm using these as well in my little tower. So, I think that's everything. I have my little fidget sitting next to me as well. I always try to keep one on my desk while I'm diamond painting just in case I have any kind of moment. I have something available. So this is my cute little teddy bear. And yes, his name is Teddy. And he lights up. I don't know if you guys can tell, but he is lighting up. Um, so yeah, he just chills on the side, along with my little turtle friend. So they just kind of chill next to each other. All right, so I'm gonna shut up now and actually start diamond painting. So I think I'm gonna work on this section right here. Of course, cover minders. This one is from Galloway's Gallery. It's a Harry Potter one, as y'all can see. And I'm sorry, this was also a little freebie that Heather included in the package. It's a little cover minder, sparkly silver heart with some stars in there. I thought it was gorgeous, so I'm using that on the other side as well. So let's pull this plastic back. I'm actually going to do the middle section right here. Just because I feel like that would make it a little bit easier. I don't want to expose all of this part to do this, so I'll just wait and I'll work on this section first. So let's pull this off. And you guys, so far, these release papers are everything. Like, they are super thick, they don't curl, they're just amazing. All right, so let's pick a color. Let me turn my light pad on. I'm just gonna, I'll just do one because I don't want it to be super bright for you guys. Let's see. We'll see if this putty is still good in here. I did change it and put it in here yesterday, so we'll see. And I'm gonna start with this color. All right. So how has everybody been doing? Let's see. It's been a life. Let's just put it that way. I Oh my gosh. Wow, I am just at a loss for words all of a sudden. Great. Um things have been a little crazy, a little stressful. Um and I well, let's see. I've started going to therapy. Um it's been interesting but very helpful at the same time. My therapist is great. He is very understanding, and I definitely feel like I can be myself and kind of just say what I want to say. I even asked him at my last appointment, I was like, you know what, I have a weird question for you. And he's like, okay, go for it. And I said, how do you feel? I said when I tend to talk about my feelings, um, it usually just comes out even though I don't mean it to. I tend to, cuss. I use words that I maybe shouldn't in front of somebody like that is a professional type of thing. And I said, is that going to offend you in any way, shape, or form? And he literally laughed at me and said, of course not. Um, he literally said to me, well, if you had, seen me and knew me outside of this space, then, that's a big different story. And I'm like, okay, well, that just made me feel 10 times more comfortable with you. So I really appreciated him for that. Um, and, we are slowly working on my like actual diagnosis. I don't remember if I've said this in a WIP and chat yet, but my therapist is leaning more towards me having bipolar disorder, which is very scary, I think. It does explain a lot of my anger issues and some kind of, what do they call it, manic episodes, which is it's different for everybody. For me, it's constantly buying things, even though I don't need these items per se. And I'm not meaning like diamond painting accessories. I'm talking more like my fidget situation. I was buying fidget after fidget and trying to collect all the different kinds of things, and it was becoming a money issue. Um, I wasn't paying bills like I was supposed to be. And I mean, let me put it this way, I was still paying bills, but it's not like I completely stopped paying certain things. Um, it was just becoming even more difficult to actually pay them because of my spending problem. Now, I have since stopped doing that. I actually have not personally bought any fidgets in a while. Um, the the last fidget type items that I had received or that I got was just like from an arcade. Like we were there on Saturday with some friends, um, and we were playing games, and they were nice enough to buy enough credits to play these games, um, so that we could participate. She like bought half for them, and then half of the credits were for me and my husband. Um, So we were playing some games, and then of course, when it came time to turn in tickets for prizes, we split it. So I was able to. There were fidgets as prizes, so I did get some then. Um, but I mean, I guess the moral of that is, I didn't physically actually spend any money on that stuff, and that sounds horrible. I don't mean it that way. Um, But for someone like me who's trying not to do that anymore, I think I've been doing a damn good job. Because before I used to just buy a bunch and I didn't give a shit. Well, now it's like, you need to be the 29-year-old adult that you're supposed to be. And so I've been doing my absolute best not to do that anymore. Okay, I'm going to do a little side note. I haven't done a round kit in a long ass time. And it bugs the shit out of me because I literally can't get these to go straight. No matter what I do, I feel like I'm spending more time on this kit straightening than actually placing drills. Like it's just I love this kit. I love how it's turning out. It's just like, oh my god, why can't I place this shit straight to begin with? Anyway, sorry about my rant. I'm done with that. So anyway, back to therapy. um, what the hell? Okay, hold on, guys. I think I do need to replace the putty in this. So I'm gonna do that. Um, so with him thinking that I have bipolar disorder, Um, of course, it's for one, working on my anger issues. I get very angry at the drop of a hat over things that are, you know, not really something to get upset over, but I still do it, even though I try not to. So, you know what, guys? I'm going to try this Twisted Unicorn Putty because I really want to try it. Okay, so what I mean by that exactly is simple things like my husband forgetting something that I told him earlier that week or even the day before. Um, for some reason my brain does not understand that people can forget things. I mean, hell, I forget things. Do I get mad at myself for it? Yes, I do. But do I get mad to the point of where I'm like wanting to scream and yell at him or anything like that? I don't think that's personally normal. Um, you know, shit happens, you forget things. Um, so I don't know what I'm trying to explain. I have openly told my therapist that um, when I get to a point where I'm super duper angry, I have pictured hurting people. I've pictured, um, I've used this as an example with him because it is true. There are times when I'm driving, especially by myself. I don't really do this kind of, I mean, I don't picture this stuff when somebody else is in the vehicle with me, but I get really bad road rage a lot of the time just because in my mind people are stupid and don't know how to drive. Um and there's times where, you know, things happen. Let's say I get cut off. The normal people would, maybe be like, fuck you, whatever. Where I do that, but deep down in my brain, I want to go and drive and run him off the road and kill him. So that kind of thought process is not normal. Now, is it ever something that I would actually do? No. I would not go to the length of actually acting on my thoughts because I know it's wrong. Deep down in my other part of my brain, I know it's wrong. You don't kill other people. Hello. But I can't help but think it. And it does scare me sometimes, even though I absolutely know it's not something I would ever do. It's still terrifying to, after like the initial thought goes away, where I'm like, I kind of calm down and I'm like, wow, why the hell would I be thinking that about somebody I don't even know? And then I sit there and think about it more and I'm like, wow, why the hell did it get that far in my brain to think that? So that's one of the main things that I am going to be working on with my therapist because, it's not normal to want to kill people, obviously. Um, so there's that we're working on. Um, there's unresolved feelings that I have about certain things. So that I haven't necessarily coped with properly. Um, like, for instance, my mom's passing. Um, Personally, I do not feel like I have grieved the way that I should have when my mom passed because not what is it? Not even a month later, my grandfather also passed away. So I lost my mom and my grandfather in less than a month's time. So I feel like my brain didn't get the opportunity to grieve for my mom because then it was like, oh, well, it's not just your mom that we're going to take from you, type of thing. And so I just kind of became numb to the issue. And I know that that's wrong. I know some people cope differently than others. Um, but I just personally feel like I didn't, and that I need to because I'm holding a lot of that in my brain all the time. And it's the same thing with some stuff that happened back when I was 20, 19, 20. Like I said, I'm 29 now, so this was, 9, 10 years ago. Um, I this oh, wow, I didn't realize this might be difficult to talk about, but I got pregnant with the man that I was dating at the time, and we had only been dating for 4 months when I found out I was pregnant. The reaction from him was not good. Um, I was not working at that time. Even though I should have been. I mean, I was 19 fucking years old, so like, why am I not working? But same reason why I'm not working now is the answer to that. But anyway, that's for another time. Um, so there was a lot going on at that time. My mom had told me, uh, actually, it was my mom and my dad together told me that I either needed to get married to this man, and, raise a family, or I needed to give the baby up for adoption because I wasn't going to be allowed to stay at home uh, and raise a child because they weren't going to support it. Um, so the man I was seeing at the time said, "Well, okay, we're going to do that." Because originally his response was, "Well, you need to go get an abortion because this is not okay." And my answer to that right away was, you can go fuck yourself because I'm not going to do that. So, anyway, fast forward, I gave birth to the baby, and the adoptive parents were there. My boyfriend at the time and I got to pick out who her parents were going to be. I mean, it was a really nice process. It was very easy. Um, they made it very comfortable. Um, and it was a really good process. I did not feel like I was being forced, to pick people. I had a really nice caseworker that I was able to talk to, and the people that we picked to be her parents were, we made a joke saying that they were the older versions of me and my boyfriend at the time because she had the same interests that I did, and he had the same interests that my boyfriend had. So, anyway, so they're there when I have the baby. They go off and do their parent things while I'm, trying to recover from all of this. And then, not even like maybe even 2 or 3 months after I had, given birth, we did all that, he broke up with me anyway. And I had lost my shit then. And I had felt for a long time that I had made a mistake, that I wasn't supposed to do that, and I was forced into it and still was broken up with. So I felt like, okay, well, if you were going to break up with me anyway, why the hell did I choose to give my child away when you're not going to be around anyway? So that's just how that felt for a while. I'm not going to go into more detail about that because I'm starting to get anxiety kind of talking about it. So, I got to work through that with my therapist right now. And then, of course, the stuff about my mom and grandfather passing. And hopefully that brings some kind of relief to my mental health situation. I don't really know. Did you guys see that? There was literally like a whole string of putty that it almost looked like, when you have melted cheese. That's literally what it made me think of. Um, anyway, I don't know why that was funny to me, but it is. And there was a piece of trash. A piece of a trash drill stuck in the putty, so that was awesome. Okay. Um, so that's what I'm going through all of that, trying to uh, control my anger issues, um, trying to be more patient about things. I'm a very impatient person. Um, I just, the way I am right now, this is what I do in therapy. I just am kind of like, like I don't know what to say because I'm always afraid of how whatever I say is going to come out wrong and I don't want to offend anybody. But I guess the reality is, if it offends you, I am sorry, but at the same time I don't really give a shit because if it offends you, then just move right along. Um so yeah, but I want to get away from the sad crap and let's talk about some fun stuff that has happened. I mean, since I have last talked to you. Um so let's go back. My husband and I have started watching Yellowstone together. And yeah, you guys, that show is just there's something about that show that's just freaking sexy. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Um but it's just awesome. And I even actually told my therapist this. Um I asked him, have you heard of the show Yellowstone? And he's like, oh yeah, I've watched that with my wife and love that show. So we kind of were talking about it a little bit. And I told him, I said, all right, well, then you know who I'm talking about when I mention Beth. And he says, yeah. I said, well, that's the, like, I guess you can call it other personality inside my brain that I feel. Like I resonate with Beth because when I get angry to the point of how I feel, the way she is in the show is what I sometimes want to do to people. But you know, that's I'm not going to get back into that. But me and my therapist got a good laugh kind of out of that. And then of course he goes, "Well, that's something we're going to have to work on as well because that's not really okay in real life." And I said, "No, no, I know." I said, "I'm just trying to give you an insight as to what my brain thinks sometimes." But other than that, I do love the show. I mean, Beth is amazing and Rip is fucking awesome. And me and my husband go back and forth saying that Beth and Rip as a couple is me and him, uh, because he doesn't take any shit either. So, but yeah, we've been watching that, enjoying it. We actually just started season 5, episode 1. So, we are almost caught up. I know that there's a new season that's supposed to be coming out soon. If it hasn't already, I guess I should try and keep up with that. um, so yeah, that's been going good. Over the weekend, so on Saturday, today is Monday that I'm filming this, by the way. So on Saturday, we hung out with some friends and we went and had dinner. They took us out for my husband's birthday because they hadn't been able to take him out to dinner or lunch or anything like that until Saturday, which was, I mean, none of us were expecting it, of course. My husband nor I were expecting it. So it was really nice of them to do that. Um, so that was nice. We went to Red Robin for lunch, which was amazing. Haven't had Red Robin in a long time, so that was definitely nice. And then we went and saw the movie Twisters, which was really good. Um, and I'm sorry, Tyler in that movie. The minute that scene where he got out of the truck and it was a close up of him kind of scruffy with that cowboy hat on, I literally said out loud, "Well, hello." And my husband kind of looked at me like, "Really?" Right in front of me. And I'm like, "Yep." So that was funny. Um, Sorry, honey, but he was hot. What can I say? At least I was honest about it. So that was that. That was when we also went to the arcade. They had like an arcade inside this mall. We had never been there to this mall before, at least me and my husband hadn't. So it was kind of a fun new experience. Um, and it was really fun. This mall was huge. I mean, it was pretty massive sized mall. And it was really cool. I mean, the food court was like double the size of the food court that's at our mall locally, which is like not even 2 minutes away from me. So it was a little intense, but it was really nice at the same time. So at least now I know if we want to go to a different mall to hang out or do anything like that, that, there's another option for us there. Uh, but we had a lot of fun Saturday, and then Sunday, which was yesterday, we did absolutely nothing. We stayed at home and me and my husband watched Yellowstone most of the day. And yeah, that was about it. So, other than that, everything else that has been going on since I last did a whip and chat, um, not much interesting has happened life wise. I had some shit happen, which is why my brace is on. I am not going to go into detail about that because it is embarrassing as hell, and if you have talked to me before, you know exactly what happened, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So, but yeah, I'm still dealing with that. I have to schedule an MRI here really soon. I actually should call them today because I tried calling on Friday and I was just not in the mood to be stuck on hold for 40 minutes. So I hung up and I said, fuck it, I'm calling on Monday. So I probably should do that. But other than that, that's about it. Um, so let's see, what else am I going to be doing on the channel? Because I really want to start being more active on the channel and actually filming videos rather than, filming a video and disappearing for a month and then filming another video and disappearing for another month. I don't want to do that. So, um, I have some other things coming in the mail that I want to unbox for you guys. Or I guess, I don't know. My mailman, our mail service here at the place that I live on. Wow, I lost my train of thought there. The place that I live, the mail gets delivered kind of late in the afternoon, like sometimes 5 or 6 p.m. Um, so it's hard for me not to open them the night that they arrive because my husband, of course, is like, "Oh, what'd you get? What'd you get?" And it's like, I don't want to open it yet because I want to be able to film like a haul slash unboxing about it. So, but it never works out that way, unfortunately. So it ends up being like what I did in the beginning of this video where I just show you guys after I've already opened it. So I guess that's just how my hauls are going to be. Unfortunately, hopefully you guys can get over that. And understand that I'm, like I said, I'm a very impatient person and I just can't help it. So that's my excuse on that. I'm almost done with this color, which is good in this section because there is a lot of it. And there's a lot of his skin tone color in there as well. So this kit is turning out beautiful. I love the ABs. Like the AB in this kit is like his jacket. So it's very standout, like bam in your face. And then the little stars in the background, I don't know if you can really see them in frame right now, but there's little stars in the background. Those are fairy dust. Again, really, really pretty. And yeah, so if I was to sit and continuously work on this all day, I would get it done, but I usually do at least one section per day, sometimes more depending on what's going on during the day. So yeah, but that's usually it on that end. All right, so I'm finished with that color. Yippee! So yeah, let's see. I am going to probably be doing an unboxing of another kit as soon as it shows up. And I'll explain where it came from and everything when that comes in. But yeah, I think that's about it that I'm going to talk about in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know that sometimes talking about your own life can kind of bore other people. I don't know. I guess that's just maybe my head because my life's not that interesting. But what can I say? I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying my best. So, so if you liked it here, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell to be notified when I do upload new videos. Like I said, it's very inconsistent, but I'm going to try working on a schedule and try to do this more often. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can come up with some interesting shit. Otherwise, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to have links down below for the people/shops that I've talked about in this video. And I'll have a link down below for my Facebook group. If you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to. And what else? My Instagram, I'm really not active on my Instagram anymore, but I will link it down below. I do want to start up again. I've just been lazy. Let's just put it that way. I've been lazy. So yeah, I'll have all those links down below, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I'm hoping to get this video up either today or tomorrow. So, you know, hopefully I could do that. I'm not going to hold any promises because I tend to not, again, be consistent, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.